What, my big boy? It's a hole there, that's why. Yeah. So a quick update on the peas. It's 27th of June and I'm getting peas for the first time. These are the jumbo peas and they're looking really good. So for the record, this is the time for the jumbo peas. I planted these on the 18th of April and I planted another lot, I think a bit earlier than that. So yes, I'm getting quite a few peas now and I'll probably harvest in July. My lavender, these are the cuttings. These are the little cuttings that have grown really nicely and filled out really well, and they smell amazing. These are cauliflower. Shame, look at that. Don't you just feel sorry for that cauliflower? It will never grow because I have no space to put it anywhere. It's really sad. There's some gem squash doing well here. I spotted a bit of powdery mildew, so that's a bit of a concern. But for the most part it's under control. There's a gem squash. There's a lot of male flowers out now. There's another gem squash there. The cantaloupe plant there is struggling to get going. I don't know if I planted it just too late this year or what, but it's not developing as it should. The courgettes are strange. They should be a lot further along by now. I'm surprised that they're not bigger. I wonder if maybe 2 plants in this one pot was a little bit over ambitious. I should have probably put one in that pot and one in another pot. Live and learn. So I think the nutrients are running out in this pot because of the yellowing of the borage, and luckily there's no foodstuffs in there, so I'm not too worried about the leaves going yellow. Just doesn't look so pretty. This is a bit of a mishmash. I must learn for next year not to do this. I just stuck in random things here, and I thought that the pinks and the purples would go with these, but I don't know if they do, and they certainly don't go with the red. So I'll plan it a bit better next year. I won't get so frantic towards the end of the plant out. I just stick things in anyway. But yeah, I did this year. So these, I don't know, these are going over or they're dying or something. They're not looking as great as they did a while back. I suppose they can't last forever. I can't expect them to keep going. The flower's got to drop at some point. Chamomile looks like a weed, so I probably won't do that next year. Marigolds, I'll do a lot more of them, I think. The verbenas are pretty, I'll do more of them. You can see some flowering there. Peppers I've got to start earlier because this one I planted, where is that, 20th of March, it says there. And I would like it to be a little bit further along than what it is now. It's not that big and it's not even producing flowers yet. The other one on the other side is. So I'm not sure what's going on here. Oh no, a slug got, okay. Slug got to that dahlia. The slug got to this delphinium, but it's bouncing back. You can see there's some regrowth. Rudbeckia coming into flower. So I can't see what I'm filming, it's too bright. So I'm hoping you're getting some good footage. And here we've got, look at that, first tomatoes. I'm very excited to see how big they get and how quick they take to ripen. So yeah, end of June, and that's the first tomatoes I've seen. Bud, another bud. So this is going to look really good in the next month. Those are looking really good. Dahlias, lupins, violas, borage. So more gem squash over here. There's one. There's one. I can't see what I'm filming. I don't know if you saw that one, but there's one in there. There's actually 2 in there. These flowers fascinate me. They look very strange and a little bit alien-like to me, but the bees love them. So lobelias are flowering nicely now. They're in the front here, sweet little things. They just fill out. They're nice fillers. I love them for filling out empty spaces. So I thought I'd plant them up in the front of the gem squash buckets. I think the gem squash work well there without the borage. Won't put the borage in next year. My lettuce have gone to flower, so no more lettuce from this batch because I think it's really bitter once they start flowering. I'm not too sure. Should we taste? It's only aphid. No. Actually, that's not bad. Not as bad as I thought. I thought it would be super bitter. Just it's very tasteless actually. So yeah, they've gone to flower. That's more or less what the bench looks like now. So yes, that's the 27th of June update. I think there's a lot more to show, maybe weekly now, because everything is just coming into its own and growing really fast. So I want to keep record of this time of the year so that I can compare year on year. I think the end of June last year my garden looked very different. Obviously I didn't try a lot of things like the gem squash. I wasn't growing. I didn't plant any dahlias from seed. I wasn't doing lettuce. I wasn't doing parsnips. I wasn't doing as many strawberries. I didn't have that tower. The lettuce is I can't chew that. It's stuck to the back of my mouth. My salvia, interesting. So this is the one salvia. It's nearly flowering. It's nearly there. It's nearly there. But look how big that is. Okay, sown on the exact same day as this one. Granted, it's got a bigger pot, so that probably helped the growth, but you can see the difference. Look, mammoth. But then in the same pot, there's one over here. I'm thawing my beef burgers for tonight. Look at that. Like, it doesn't even compare. I think what happened with this one is the slug got to it and it had to restart. It's the only explanation I have for it being this small. So 4th of March I planted these. It's now 27th of June. So 3 different sized salvias. It's probably also the location I kept them in the garden. One got more sunlight, bigger pot probably is what's happening there. Smaller pot, less sunlight, and slugs. So yes, asparagus is flowering. That's really sweet. My little asparagus have popped up here, so that is good to know. So next year I'll have, oh no, oh that just came right out. Oh look, a strawberry runner. You see, these are the ones I need to start saving for next year. So this is from the good plant also, which the squirrel ate. So the squirrel runs along this fence and just helps itself to all those strawberries. I haven't seen one strawberry from that plant this year, which is a bit disappointing, but anyway, I've got plenty from the others. Yeah, so I must save the strawberry runner from that one. It is
your baby.
Alsanta. So, yeah.
Oh, that's your baby.
This one?
Yeah, that's my baby.
Okay, thank you. Let's go over this side quickly before I say goodbye. My pink dahlia with the black foliage. The foliage is so black that it reflects no light in the sun. It's quite a weird thing to see when the sun is on it. It's like a matte black, it doesn't even reflect. And then this one has been battered by the wind. Luckily there's some new growth, some new buds coming through. I'll do those in another video. I've got too much for one video. You can see some beans and sunflowers over there. They're looking pretty good. We need to mow the lawn, probably this weekend. But yeah, so that's the update. I am going to be planting my purple mange tout, however you pronounce, I don't know how you pronounce that. I'll be planting out those now. They're in little buckets over here, little tubs, or whatever you want to call them. Shiraz, because they're like a deep purple color. I planted them on the 9th of June, so they, yeah, about more about the 27th. So 3 weeks old, and they need to go out because otherwise their roots will get bound and they won't grow as fast as they could, and they need to get going. So I'll be planting them out today, and those are my jobs for the week. I've planted out some cucamelons, 2 baby cucamelons in the big veg bed, and we'll have a look at those in a week's time, see how they're getting on, if they're vining up the trellis, if they're catching on, or if they're not doing so well. Or if there are in fact worms eating the roots, we'll have to have a look and see how they're getting on. But otherwise, that's the end of my update. My little fuchsia cuttings are flowering, so things are generally looking quite good. No tomatoes yet. Fingers crossed we'll have some soon. Bye.